ABC's Dancing with the Stars. Oh, it's been so emotional this season. We're 5 weeks in, and if you were not moved by last night's show, then you need to be checked for a pulse. Our friend Hunter Lyle from Arthur Murray Dance Studio in Lexington back with us now. And Hunter, where do we even start with Robert Irwin?
Wow.
I mean, what a force.
Unbelievable.
And that dedication to his mom, to really all moms.
Yes.
And that's what brought the whole world in. I mean, they were still crying on Good Morning America
They
this
kept
morning.
going. The emotions were made. The dedication night was really something because you had the parents, you had the kids, and the kids were amazing. And nobody could keep a dry eye. It was fantastic.
Right.
He is one to watch for the ending of the show because he is a favorite right now, obviously. And his dancing, even in night one, I remember how amazingly he did. And I thought, man, you can't tell which one's the professional, which one is the amateur.
And I've read that he has no background in this. So let me ask you, I mean, you've taught thousands at this point.
Literally.
Have you seen anything like this where someone comes in and has this kind of just natural talent?
We've only seen it a few times, and one was actually ironically with Derek Huff. Even though they came from a dancing background, again, he was like that. He picked it up. We were watching some of the old episodes when he was first dancing on it, and it was really fun to see the parallels of Robert Irwin and him, actually. Yeah, and even with a dance background, he was a natural right off the bat.
Well, he could hardly even talk last night when he was addressing Robert. It was very, very emotional. Lisa's like, you've got to get in here. You've got to watch this. I'm so glad she called me in for it.
I'm so glad.
So my other concern is this, because Robert is such a phenomenon, such a force. What stories are we missing out on the dance floor?
So there's a lot, actually, because you had week 2, you had the double elimination. Week 3 was TikTok with 1. Last week was Disney, and now you get dedication. They had no eliminations last night, which most viewers, they've ever had 50 million viewers on the show. Incredible. That's the most ever. So, but we're watching Alex Earl and Val come up. They had, if you look at the top scores, they were number 3 last night. And literally they're coming up and they told someone on camera, they want to win. So there's a little bit of a competitive going on right now with that behind the scenes. And I think we're gonna have to watch them. And we remember Val when he first came to Kentucky, and they were on the tour, actually. We were there on stage with him. And he was just, you know, going Maxim's brother, he's getting going, and now he's a force in his own right. But again, I think Robert Irwin is still the favorite, obviously. Well, but Alex Earl is one to watch.
These Irwin kids, they've got our heart.
Oh yeah, they do. They truly do.
Losing his father too. You know, and I mentioned too, a lot of folks, Steve felt like such a manic presence. But if you really study him, he had a grace in a way with approaching these animals that I wonder if that's translated through DNA.
It has to be. He was almost like an animal whisperer. Like he was on there and you could see when he worked with the animals, he truly cared. We met years ago some magicians back in the day. Siegfried and Roy in Vegas. And I was a magician as a kid. So we got to meet them one time and got to watch them work with animals the same way. Like there was almost a touch, a feel that they had that it defied normal explanation.
It's that whisper.
It is like that. And you see that in their whole family.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what are we in store for from here on out? What's happening on the show?
It's going to get even better. There's going to get more intense. You're going to see them eliminations next week. It's going to be a surprise next week to see what's going to happen. But there's a fierce competition thing that's going to occur. So be sure to watch next week. And every week it's going to get better.
It's a wicked tribute too. So that's going to draw in the viewers.
It's going to be huge. Actually, it's going to be amazing. So we're going to see that happen. And again, just watching it every week gets better and better. It's in 34 seasons, 20 years. And we've been a part of it since season 1, you all. So we've gotten to know everybody on the show, friends with people, and it's just watching it succeed. I did text one of the producers last night to say, wow, that was amazing, because she's been with it since the beginning.
And it felt like season 1. It was that fresh and that exciting to watch right now.
And the trend I'm seeing, even in the studio, I was telling Alicia about this, we're seeing people coming in their 30s and 40s more than ever saying, hey, I'm watching the show. I'm watching the show now. And not that they haven't before, but in the past few seasons, it was a little quiet. Now, everybody's looking at it again.
For sure. And I was going to ask you, how easy is it to start that journey with you?
It's amazing. We've been in Lexington 25 years, teaching thousands to learn to dance. If you're watching this and you want to try it out, call 859-278-7711. You're going to get 2 free lessons to get started. Again, they're private. They're one-on-one. You can't go wrong. You're in good hands when you walk in. The jokes never get better, but the dancing does. But if you give it a try, you're going to be a good dancer. And don't be afraid. Call, text, anytime. Give it a try. Go to arthurmurraylexington.com. like I said, learn to dance. It's not hard. Why wait?
Yeah.
You know, you've got weddings coming up. You've got things coming up. New Year's Eve is coming.
Right.
Why not get out there and look prepared?
And don't let the lack of Robert Irwin DNA dissuade you
Yes.
from trying this, because as you said, if you can walk through the door, you
can learn
and
to
your
dance.
team can teach folks.
That's
how to
right,
dance.
exactly.
I love it. Well, Hunter, thanks for your insight on this.
Thank you so much.
Come back next week.
We will.
Because we got
we got a lot to go over. We got a lot.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Back after this. Stick around.